my name is JJ Duffabon, and I decided to research the origins of and evolutions of dentistry. So why am I researching this topic? Well, ever since I was little, I've always wondered why we have things such as toothpaste and toothbrush to clean and protect our teeth. Also, I plan on becoming an orthodontist in the future, so this research is a great opportunity to get a better understanding of dentistry. So how did the ancient Egyptians clean their teeth? Well, according to a papyrus dating back to the 4th century, the world's earliest known formula of toothpaste consisted of rock salt, mint, dried iris flower, and pepper, all ground into a powder, which turned into a paste when in contact with saliva. In a dental congress in Vienna during 2003, an Austrian dentist named Dr. Heinz Neumann tested the formula and said that although it was painful on his gums and made his gums bleed, his mouth felt pretty clean and fresh afterwards. Dentists later discovered that the iris flower was very effective against gum disease. So, for my thesis, I said that, contrary to popular belief, the practice of dentistry is actually pretty strange and interesting. So why was tooth loss so prevalent in ancient times? A widely accepted reason for things such as toothaches and tooth decay was because of the myth of tooth worms. This is a picture of an ivory sculpture that was carved by ancient Sumerians, which dates back to 5000 BC. The tooth on the left depicts worms terrorizing men within the tooth cavity. The tooth on the right depicts men being thrown into a fire to represent like the pain. In ancient Greece, tooth decay was less prevalent because their diet had less sugar. Tooth extraction, however, was deeply frowned upon. A quote from one of my sources says that, "For a Greek, it was better to be in great pain than to suffer the indignity of losing a tooth." During 450 BC in ancient Rome, a law written in the Roman law of 12 tables says that whoever shall cause a tooth of a free man to be knocked out shall pay a fine of 300 aureus. The aureus was a gold coin used as currency in ancient Rome. So, the golden age of dentistry happened during the times of the Etruscans. They had dentistry techniques that were ahead of their time. They were also known as pioneers in dental appliances and used gold in things such as fillings and bridges. This picture shows a lower jaw that is over 2,600 years old. This is where the patient had 2 missing teeth. The dentist would either use teeth that were donated to the patient, or use animal teeth to replace those 2 missing ones. Then the dentist would use gold wire to stabilize and fasten the teeth together. But something I found more interesting in my research was the invention of mouth guards. In 1890, the first mouth guard was invented by English dentist Wolf Krauss. Initially, it was made out of a tree sap called gutta percha, and it was designed for boxers to protect them from lip lacerations. In 1947, his son Philip Krauss started making the mouth guards out of yellow rubber. It wasn't until 1947 when Los Angeles dentist Rodney O. Lilliquist created the most modern design of mouth guards, and he made it out of acrylic resin. Not only do mouth guards protect your teeth, but it may also increase your strength. Research done by American sports scientists at Marquette University have discovered the effect called concurrent activation potentiation. They conducted the experiment by having 12 men train their quads on a leg extension machine. After doing their workout without a mouth guard, each athlete was given a mouth guard and told to grit their teeth. They found that when athletes gritted their teeth, they became 10% stronger. For my primary research, I interviewed my brother's orthodontist Dr. John Philippos, and asked him questions regarding his thoughts on the correlation between jaw structure and muscular strength. He said when he gave my brother headgear to fix his underbite and realign his jaw, it was to give more strength in his mouth, so that his mouth could be used to its fullest extent. Dr. John also agreed on how biting down on your teeth during activities such as sports would increase your strength. So, in conclusion, without the knowledge of dentistry, we would be suffering from pain in our teeth and not be able to use our teeth to their fullest potential. Here my works cited. I'd like to thank my family for everything. Thank Ms. Little for keeping us on track, and thank y'all for listening.
So, like, why is it that, like, clenching your teeth or, like, grinding your teeth together makes you stronger?
It says it has things to do with the posterior muscles, exterior muscles, and somehow, like, the jaw muscles are connected to, like, nerves in your brain that connect to your other muscles. That's pretty much it.